Grand Rising, my beautiful souls. So, right now, it's been heavy on my mind, and I want to talk about the fact that the life that we be living, bro, is a scam. You're telling me. We were born, right? We were born. And since we were born, we have to work to get this bullcrap money to pay these bills, to live in a house and to, get around or live somewhere, get around and to pay to eat, to survive. We have to pay to live. We have to pay to survive. Why? Especially with the food. Let's talk about the food. Okay, I low-key understand why you would have to pay to live in a house, whatever. Why is there not fruit all around, everywhere? Like, you know what I just found out recently? Like, I knew that they were purposely not planting female trees and stuff, to bear fruit. Because if they did that, homeless people would have stuff to eat. We would have stuff to eat all the time, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know it was illegal, though. It's illegal to plant, fruit trees in the U.S. Okay? I just think it's wild. I just think it's all wild. Obviously, a lot of people think it's wild. But it's so sad. It's so sad. It irritates me because there's so many people who can't work, There's so many people who dead ass go starving, do not have a place to stay. And you know what else is crazy? There's the land of the free is BS. There's not a lot of public, properties, or public places for people to just be outside and even sleep or park, for instance. Y'all know, or some of y'all know, I live in an RV and stuff, but I don't pay for a lot. But there's a lot of places you cannot park, regular parking lots. You can't just park overnight. They have an issue with that. So it's y'all, for one, the jobs also don't even pay nearly enough for majority of people to pay all their bills and be able to still get food and get whatever their other basic necessities are, to freaking just have fun, to do anything. People really be freaking struggling, and it's so sad. It's so sad and irritating to me because it's it scares me, especially with the way things that are going. What the hell are people gonna do? Where are they gonna go? They just want them to die off, die of starvation and just be completely homeless forever. Then they got money for all this stuff, all this freaking entertainment and sports and all this bull effery. And what else have they been putting a lot of money into? The AI, of course, though. But you got all these homeless people, all these starving freaking people. What the hell? And then we're also in debt, but y'all got money to make AI stuff, and y'all got money for all this stuff. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm a little irritated right now because I just keep seeing so much stuff, and it makes me so angry. And then they're literally feeding us poison, right? Even the fruits and vegetables that they have in the grocery stores, they be messing with stuff, and they skyrocket the prices. You're literally making us pay, and people go broke to survive, but you're killing us at the same time. It's not funny, but what can we do? Because I'm sick of this. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. All right? I really am. It's so sad. And it messes with people's heads so bad. Working these jobs, it's literally, it causes so many mental issues and, stressors for people. You don't have time for nothing. You got to go to work practically all damn day, 8 hours of the day, to then come home, especially if you got kids and stuff, you got to tend to your kids, you got to cook and all this stuff, you got to go to the stores, go to the grocery stores. There's no time for people to live for real. It's so sad. I just feel we should all boycott. I already boycotted working, but working for them, but yeah, what we gotta do something. What is the plan? What's the plan? We have to literally come together because it's wild, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. I truly do believe, heaven on earth and all that stuff is coming, but we have to be a part of that creation, And it just really breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart how many people go hungry and don't have a place to stay, sleeping outside, sleeping under freaking bridges and on benches and all that stuff. Like, although, like, I would love to sleep outside, but that should be a choice, you know? Like, people shouldn't have to be backed up into that situation. You get what I'm trying to say? And, like, the fruit, bro. Oh, this earth was here. It's here for us. And y'all, they just be stealing. They be stealing and keeping shit and scamming, bro. It's sad. But yeah, that's my little rant. Yeah, I love you guys. Okay, hold on, because, and then I said I could low-key understand why we should have to pay to get a house, but no, I don't, because for years and years of my life, I never understood why the hell we have to work and pay for stuff in general. Like, who decided to come up with the fact that you gotta pay for necessities? If everything was just simply free, things would be fine. And then everybody's like, oh, well, nobody would go to work if everything is free, and then we wouldn't have this and that. In reality, the shit that, like, we wouldn't have, we do not need. Like, we need to eat. Actually, we don't really. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, but when we do need to eat, what do we need to actually eat? The stuff that comes from the freaking earth, which we could plant, which grows naturally if they didn't F stuff up, you know? I am really, like, a little bit upset, but I always used to say that, like, what the heck, like, I just don't understand it. And then the thing is, it's not like they be having reasonable prices for stuff. Like I said, like, the stuff that they sell us, they get for a lot cheaper, and then skyrocketed just to bank. Like, and then once again, how are y'all in debt and still putting unnecessary money into stuff and not actually trying to rebuild, like, our nation, rebuild the people, like, put into us? Like, I don't understand. But once again, from another perspective, like, okay, yes, I understand, because once again, we came down here to experience all this stuff. But, like, I'm ready for the next part, you know? I'm ready for the next part. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for the next part. All right, yeah. I love y'all. Hello, beautiful souls. Okay, I'm back again because I was sitting here, like, listening, well, while the video was posting or whatever. Anyway, and I kept hearing our energy. When we're working also for these people, they are literally, like, harvesting our energy. Because just think about the fact that, like, how stressful, maybe some people, you know, enjoy their jobs, but a lot of people do not enjoy their jobs. They don't want to be there. The only reason they are there is because they have to be there to pay these bills and survive and whatnot, whatever. And the energy we be emanating, we be drained. Like, they literally are draining our energy. And I'm saying energy, okay? Energy, inner God, right? It's also a big ass distraction. If we're here at work for them all day, every day, damn near, right? We're not tapping into our own stuff. We're not at home tapping into our creativity, affirming ourselves, healing our mind, body, and soul. No, we're out here at work, freaking stressed, being literally drained, okay? What else did I post? I posted something else. Oh, when I was saying the words that they be putting out. This is why I gotta post more word spell videos as well. When we say that I release or whatever, the exchange, what we're giving them is our energy. Like, when, damn, what the heck did I say? Here I go losing my train of thought. 1 second. Okay, so what I had said was, like, leasing means renewing something or a contract in exchange for a payment. And I had said the payment that we exchange when we say I release is also our energy. Like, they take our energy. Do y'all get what I'm saying? I know y'all get what I'm saying, because y'all go to work, come home, and you're freaking drained. You get to work, you already damn tired. It's draining. Then you're around all these other people and their energies as well, who also do not want to be there, and y'all just, things just clash. It's stressful, bro. Listen, it's not funny. It's not funny because it's sad. It's really sad. Like, bro, it's so stressful. Because I remember when I did work, every job I ever worked, except for I worked at Journeys when I first started working, and I actually loved that job. But at the end of the day, it still was tiring. Like, it was draining, and once again, was never paid enough. The military, that was definitely something. I'm still very grateful that I went, but like, they do not give a crap. Like, their values, the ethos, the army ethos, integrity, and all this stuff, I can't remember all of them anymore, but bro, they don't care. Like, they don't care about your family life. All they care about is you doing what they want you to do. And that's in jobs in general too. Majority of the job, they don't care if you don't got a babysitter. They don't care if you don't got a way to work. If it's a thunderstorm and snowing and you don't got a car, you got to walk. The army too, they don't give a damn. Like, they don't care about you, like, about us. Like, you could literally be breaking down mentally and they don't give a damn as long as you're here at work. Like, what? It's wild. Some jobs, okay, granted, yeah, they care. Majority though, no. If you're not at work, you're gonna get fired. Like, you know, oh my gosh. And even if not, like, they just, oh my gosh. And I can't stand to deal with people that are like in a higher position and they treat you like bullcrap because they're in a higher position and feel like they can speak to you in whatever manner. And that's kind of like beside the point. But once again, that's a whole energy thing, because if your boss or whatever is sitting here going off on you and disrespecting you or whatever the case may be, and you want to obviously like speak up for yourself, you can't. So there you go, suppressing your throat chakra, closing up your throat chakra, because you got to shut the hell up, because if you respond and defend yourself, you're gonna get fired and then lose a job. Then you have no money to pay for all this stuff and all this blah blah blah. And they do people dirty. Like, they do people so dirty. Ooh, okay, anyway, I think I'm done. But yes, they wanted me to come talk about the energy exchange. Everything is an energy exchange. Everything we do, we are exchanging freaking energies, okay? Yeah, all right, I love y'all. See you later. Okay, all right, wait, because I have a prime example of when I was in the army, right? And the whole energy exchange, and then how I was talking about the throat chakra stuff. Like I said, I do not like people to speak to, like, down upon me or yell at me or come at me crazy just because you're in a higher position. So I remember I had to talk to my my commander and the first sergeant. He was an acting first sergeant. He wasn't even a first sergeant. Anyway, my whole military career, I never got in trouble. Like I never got like any Article 15s or anything. I probably had like silly little counselings for being late to work or whatever. I can't remember exactly what the situation was, but I was in there talking to my commander. Basically, I actually had to go in there because I had to give him an update with like I was in therapy and stuff, and there was stuff that we were working on. I also was in the process of being med boarded, so I had to like convey some stuff to them. I can't remember what exactly happened, but my first sergeant, he did not like me from the jump. I do not know why, but he kept like badgering me, like, oh, that's what it was, because when you talk to the commander and stuff, you're supposed to stand in parade rest or whatever I forgot what it was, but I was sitting down. But mind you, I had already, like, we had already spoken. The commander had no issue, but then he wanted me to like get back up and like continue to stand, but I was already told that I could sit down by the commander or something along those lines. And I'm like, I'm supposed to, what are you, yes sir or something, I don't know. There's a certain way you're supposed to speak to them, but I wasn't saying it in every sentence. I wasn't ending it I wasn't ending my every sentence like that. So I was like, and he kept saying something like, but the commander's fine, the commander's just letting me talk, we're having a fine and dandy talk, but the first sergeant's over here pissed off. So he starts, coming at me, and I was like, why are you like, I don't know what words, I didn't use badgering. Like, he's like nitpicking. I'm like, you're literally nitpicking at everything I'm saying. Like, what is the problem? Like, the commander is not having an issue with how I'm speaking to him. What's your problem? So then I ended up getting a whole ass Article 15, because here I am defending myself, because he was literally coming for me. Like, I don't know what the problem was. I never got in trouble. That was literally like my last couple months in the army. I got an Article 15, and then I was on like extra duty for like 2 fucking weeks because I told him that he's nitpicking at me, which he freaking was. And I ended up also going into a mental facility for 3 days for that first time, because I was already going through so much stuff at that time. Like, mentally, I was not okay, which is why literally in that meeting I was also telling him how my therapist was going to contact them soon to let them know like my progress. And he tried to say that because I said that, I was threatening him because I don't fucking know, because I told him that my therapist was going to be calling them. I was threatening him. No, I was told to let them know that they were going to be called to get an update on my mental status. So yeah, I ended up going to a mental facility for 3 days, voluntarily though, because I couldn't do it. Like I was not in the right state of mind to be going to work and dealing with them people and all that stuff. And it's just like what I'm saying that because it goes to show like they do not give a damn. Like they knew I already was in therapy and struggling with stuff, clearly being med boarded at the time for PTSD. I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but I got diagnosed with PTSD because of my sexual trauma. So yeah, they don't care. Like it's sad because you can't defend yourself. You can't, like, none of that. Like they want you to sit and be in a fucking box and just do what the hell they want to do and shut up. No. Okay, I got something else because I'm trying not to forget because they keep bringing more stuff for me to say, and the Most High, my guides. So with the energy thing, like them harvesting our energy, and they feed off of our energy, like the government, the elites, all that, whatever, they feed off of the negative energy being put out. So that's another reason why let's talk about the news and stuff like that, like that they put out. Majority of the stuff that they put out is a bunch of negative stuff, like stuff that is causing fear and all that, which also emanates a certain energy out into the atmosphere, out into the earth as well. Like when we're sitting here in a fear-based mentality and stuff like that, scared that this is going to happen, scared that that is going to happen and stuff, it puts out a certain frequency. It's not hiring the vibration of the earth and not hiring your own vibration. It's lowering it because you're sitting in that state of fear, that state of panic, which is also what the hell that they want. Like they want people to be on a low vibration. They want your energy to be low. Like it's just wild. It's wild. And I always hated watching the news, and that's something that, like, when I lived with my dad at a time, like that was on every rising, still to this day. It's like that's what's on the TV, but it's literally a bunch of negativity. Like they once in a while put a little positive thing, but the good things that are happening around the world, a lot of people don't even know. They don't see it because it's not broadcasted. What be broadcasted is all this crazy wickedness that, first of all, they are all in control of and let go down, you know. Anyway, yeah, I hope y'all pick it up what I'm putting down. But yeah, stay positive out here. Stay safe. Do not let people freaking drain your damn energy, and try your best to make time for you. Make time to go within, and most importantly, make time to have fun and like experience and feel love. Like let yourself be on the highest vibration you possibly could be on. Like I know it's hard to not let things get to you, and when you do have to sit there and be at work, it's draining. Like I understand, but we gotta try our best to stay above their bull effery, okay? All right, I love y'all. See you later.